If you are playing this tape, that means you have been instructed and you are doing as you were told to check the back ally for animatronics that people left. This audio prompt will begin in 3, 2, 1. In front of you sits an animatronic found in the back ally with unknown origins. If you decide you want to go through with the salvage, you have been given a taser to shock the animatronic, but only if it is starting to move or become hostile. If you feel like it is getting too hostile towards you, zap it. Just remember, with the controlled shocks you can only shock it 3 times. If you decide to shock more than 3 times, feel free to go ahead and do so, but you do so it will fry its circuit boards and it will lose salvage value.
Good, here is your terminal. You have a tracker system, an audio system, and a secondary ventilation unit. The tracker is to track down the movement of anything. The secondary ventilation unit is there because your air conditioning machine is super loud, so if you feel you are drawing too much attention to yourself, you can just simply turn off yours and activate the secondary ventilation unit. Pretty much has the same use as the secondary ventilation unit, but slightly different, so if you feel you are drawing too much attention to yourself, just switch to the audio system page and select a room to play the audio in, and that will distract whatever you think is out there. And on each side of you there is a vent, and if felt that there is something on the other side of the vent, you should already know that you are able to shut off your air conditioning machine, and you can even shut off your terminal to eliminate all sounds in your office, and whatever you think is on the other side of the vent will think that there is nothing inside. Good job, you've completed your tasks. That means it's time for the nightly salvage.
Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls, one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridor, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would